AHG is giving away a set of super sexy Bose NC700 headphones, and if you're looking at this right now, you can enter. Use that QR code below or the link. Alright everyone, welcome back, and today we are going to have a little look at the HyperX Cloud Flight and replacing the headband. First thing to note about the HyperX Cloud Flight is that the headband is this. However, it looks very similar to the Stinger headband, but it is not the same. The Stinger headband is much thinner compared to the Cloud Flight one. So it's very important that when you do look to purchase the headband, you are buying the one that is for Cloud Flight specifically, because the Stinger one won't fit. Even though I imagine the pictures online will look similar, they are not the same product. Right, let's get into it. So I have my replacement headband here, I have my Cloud Flight here, and basically what you're going to do is look here at the headphones. Let's extend them out here and make it a little bit easier. On the ends of the headphones you're going to see these plastic pieces here. You can see that there, and you can see this one here. Right there and right there. Now these can be removed. So what you're going to need is a dull table knife. We need something that's fairly strong and not going to bend to get these out. You're not going to get it out with your fingers. It is stuck on there pretty good. So first thing I'm going to do is the side that I want to actually take the clip off of. I'm going to extend that arm to give me a little more room to work with. I'm going to put the headphones like this on the table, and that way I can get in underneath the edge here. So you're just going to take your knife, I'll zoom in a little bit. So you're just going to take your knife and you want to put it flat on the cushion and then shove it under one of the edges of the actual headband like that. You can see I've stuck it under the corner here, because that corner or that side, they each have a plastic piece holding that, a plastic clip holding that plastic piece in place. So we're gonna detach both sides. So I'm just gonna go underneath there, and then I'm just gonna pull up, and you can hear that coming off. So you can see that that side is now coming off, but I have to do the same thing to the other side as well. So I'm going to just take that knife, shove it down the other side here, and then, actually I'm a righty, so I'll do it this way. And then just lift up. Bingo. Be careful of flying plastic, because when you do snap it off, it does come off a little bit hot. Right, so that's what it looks like underneath. Whoops. There we go. You can see the headband here, and then you can see the edges of these things here. One of them, I think they're the same length. Yeah, they're the same length. Right, so that's one. And now time for number two. Same thing over here. That one is pretty much off. Okay, turn that around. There we go, and pop, pop, please, pop. Right, I'll use my finger and hold this up. This one's a little bit harder, it seems. There we go. Almost done. Cool. Got you. Right. Now the side of the headphone that has the Kingston written on it, right here, Kingston. That one is the one that has the clip that has writing on that side. The other one is just blank, that goes on the other side. So that is actually the right side has the clip with the writing. Okay. All right, removing the headband. It is just stuck on with adhesive. So all you're gonna do is go to the very edge here, where these two little things are. We're just gonna peel them back. So just use my finger, peel that back. So it starts to peel off like that. And you can just peel away. There we go. Ah, what is this? Right, so halfway through, you're gonna get to this point, and the cable is underneath here. This piece here you need to keep, so you want to separate the headband from that, like so. This is like a little piece of material or EVA, and then you're gonna peel the headband foam off, but you need this. It's like a bit of mesh, you need that to stay there. So when you pull back the headband, you might notice that that comes off. You want to separate that from the actual headband you're replacing and leave it in place. So it looks like that. This here, I can peel, you should use my fingers to get rid of that adhesive here, that extra stuff. That's not a huge issue, to be honest. It's pretty much gone, but
don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like the video.
Right, so
Monty gets way more biscuits that way. Well,
let's just take a peek under the hood here, see
but
what we
it
have.
helps the channel out, so help a brother out.
So you have, come on. You can see the cable in there, right? So this piece, stick her down and leave her there. Don't bother with it. Right, on to putting the new headband in.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like the video. Monty gets way more biscuits that way. Well, he gets a lot of biscuits anyways. But it helps the channel out, so help a brother out.
So putting the new headband on is quite easy because there's a little gap right here, as you can see, and that gap is going to sit onto this piece of plastic here. And when it presses against it, it lines it up perfectly. So it just sits like that. So you know exactly where to, you don't need to mark anything or whatever. It lines itself up. So let's get to her. Put these down for a second. I'm going to peel off the adhesive. I'm going to peel it off only like about here. I don't want to peel the whole thing off and then deal with the other side constantly sticking to this side without being lined up properly while I'm trying to line up this side. So, right. That's gonna go right there. Now once I place that in place like it is, like so, get out of the way, like so, I'm just gonna push down on the end, only on the end, to stick that in place so nothing else moves. Then I can go and remove this. And then I can line up on the sides because we want to make sure it fits properly. And then there you go. That side is also in perfectly. So now I have a headband that is lined up on the ends and on the sides perfectly. I am going to compress it into place. We're going to apply pressure from top to bottom all the way across. We want to start in the middle and kind of drag our fingers out like this to make sure we get every bit of that adhesive sticking to the plastic. All right, that is done. Time to put the clips on. So we're going to the right side. There's the right side, and I'm getting that clip that has all the writing on it. And we're going to place that here and just push that in. Done and done. Next side, extend that out. And then I'm going to push that line it up and push it in. And there you have it. New headband for your Cloud Flight. Stay in the loop with our news, reviews, and how-tos. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. And if you're really keen, you might even be able to slide into Monty's DMs.